y'all forced me to.
No, I did, actually.
And we are going to show you guys my powders. I know that's what you really care about.
We're like midway glam right now, and I was like, why not show you gorgeous humans how to use the new setting powders from Kylie Cosmetics. So we've already applied our foundation and concealer. And now I'm going to use translucent. Number 1, look up.
No one says you never go live. I really don't ever go live.
You never go live.
What are we going to talk about? Okay. Hit me with it.
Go up. I mean, look up.
What color are we using? Soft pink or translucent?
I'm using translucent right now. But I want to explain to you guys how I like to use these setting powders. Because me and Kylie have like our little ways. Why are you squinting so much?
Do you know how mean he is to me?
So I like to use a very thin layer of translucent underneath my baking. So right now I'm not baking. Right now I'm just setting the concealer that I've applied. And the reason I like to do this is if you hit the skin directly with like a lot of powder, it like adheres onto the skin too much. And then it just looks a little cakey. And to avoid that, look up. Oh my God, it's so hard to do her makeup, you guys. You guys thought I had like the best job in the world.
Well, first of all,
kidding.
some got in my eye a little bit.
I'm kidding, I really do have the best job in the world.
Of course.
Look up. Wait, you're ruining the eyeshadow.
You got some powder in my eye. What the fuck?
Like I was saying, I use a very thin layer of powder and I just set right underneath the eyes.
The amount of text messages I've got about these powders, though,
it's crazy.
So many people hit me like, wow, these powders are really amazing. And you said people have been telling you, baby?
Everyone's been telling me how much they love the powders. And you know what's great about them? They're really thin in texture, like very finely milled. So you'll never get like a really heavy under eye or like that cakey, dry look.
For some reason, the viewers just keep growing, and I don't feel like we're doing anything that...
So next, we're going to use this beautiful pink powder. It's hard to tell because the light's so bright, but it's really pretty. It's like a soft pink. And now we're going to bake the under eye with it. So I take enough powder on my beauty blender, look up, and I start at the side of the nose just to give me a little highlight right at the side to cinch the nose in a little.
I'm gonna show them the powders, and then I'm gonna come back to show you guys the finishing, the finished look.
Okay. So are we done here?
No.
Oh.
Let's read some comments.
Look up. My goal was to educate our viewers, but you know what? We'll save that for another day. We can't give all the secrets away.
All I see is heart eyes. Hey. You should do a collab with Ariel. We have been working on that.
We've been working on it for a minute.
What would you guys like to see? Brazil. I just see a lot of Brazil and Brazilian flags. I love you, Brazil. I wish I could watch you get your makeup done every day.
Look up.
Well, now that I know you guys
are interested. We thought this was like not interesting for you guys. But let us know if me and Kylie should be doing little tutorials on live or something. Because that could be fun. Look up. I'm just blending out the concealer. Oh, it's really important too, I'm going to say.
Someone said, do you have powders for darker skin complexions? I do. I have 6 shades.
Okay,
so check them out on KylieCosmetics.com.
I'm going to say this. A lot of people, look up.
Someone said, who's putting your makeup on? Ariel.
A lot of people get confused with the amount of colors that are in powders. Most companies don't even make 6 shades of translucent setting powders. Most companies make 2 shades. They make a translucent and a darker one. Kylie made 6 shades that cater to every single skin tone. And
I hate a Jesus.
You see, I can't do this.
Sorry.
Look up. And like I was saying, they just work really well with everyone, so.
Wait, I want to show them my singles.
Those were so nice.
Where are they?
Hold on.
In the drawer.
You took them from me?
Look up. Show Artie. Give her the singles. The pink palette's right here.
Right here.
Somewhere here.
Someone said, what color powder are you wearing for those? Just entering. We put a little bit of translucent, and then now we're baking with soft pink. Can I see it, Artie? Thank you.
Bro.
Love you, Artie.
Love you too.
Okay, so I have 28 new singles dropping this Friday, and then also I have this palette, palette available on the site. So here are what all the colors look like.
Wow.
They are
Wow.
really, really bomb.
We just used this today.
And you don't have to buy them all, obviously. You could buy 1, 2, 3, and also just get the palette and use like shadows from your own collection.
Okay.
Because it's a little magnet palette, so you could just create whatever you want.
Yeah, I love those little magnetic palettes. You can create your own custom palette.
And I want to show them the blue shade. We were going to do this today, but my outfit today is like brown, so I didn't want to do any color, but this blue shade. Gorgeous.
Cute. I love baking.
Are your powders online or Ulta also? Right now they're just online, but I would love for them to be in Ulta. That is in the works.
I wish you guys could see like in person. Like video doesn't do it justice. Like it really does. I mean, right now it's baking, so there's quite a bit of powder, but it never looks like heavy. I don't know. Look up.
Someone said, where is Stormy? Stormy is eating dinner right now with True in the kitchen. Just by themselves. Just kidding. She is so funny though. She can only last so long. When she's in here, I try to keep her on my lap, and then she gets bored and she wants to go. She loves makeup.
She always grabs my makeup brushes.
Every time she comes in, she knows. She looks at the brushes. She goes, ah! And we have to hand her 2 brushes. And then she holds
2, not 1.
She needs 1 in each hand. Every time she comes in, it's like a routine. Someone said your eyebrows are fire.
Thanks. We take pride in those.
Ariel does the best brows. Someone said, what's for dinner? I'm not trying to... Oh, for me and True. I was about to say I don't want to blow my spot up, Someone said, what made you choose Ulta over Sephora? I love Sephora also, but it just worked out with Ulta, and I just really like Ulta. I love shopping there. I like the brands that they carry. I like Sephora brands too, but I don't know. We gotta go to Ulta though soon.
We do.
I always go to Ulta, like I show up like 5 minutes before they close. I know they get pissed. Just so that there's no one in there, and I just shop and go crazy. And I just added so many things, so much more makeup from Kylie Cosmetics available now in Ulta. So yeah, I gotta go there and see it all in person.
Yeah, let's all go. Let's make a little trip.
Okay.
A little shopping spree.
Every time I go into Ulta now, I can't leave without buying something of mine. Because I'm just like, I have to buy something of mine. Even though I have them all, multiples at my house.
Can't wait to go shopping on Kylie.
I can't. I can't leave without buying like a lip kit or something. Someone said, now we know that we need to be there 5 minutes before it closes.
Should we get back on once it's done? So that they can see the finished look.
Can we also get a collab with Kendall?
Wow.
You know, Kendall was in a contract for a really long time, so I couldn't do a collab with her. That's the only reason why I didn't collab with her. But, you know, we worked it out. What are you doing with your hair? We decided to do a little messy, low pony.
Wait, stop moving for a second. No, not you, Kylie.
So this is kind of what it's going to look like. Someone said, what made you name Stormy Stormy? I feel like I answered this a bunch, but she pretty much chose her own name.
I love this story, though.
Why?
Because it's really, like, cute that you felt that the whole time.
I felt it the whole time. Yeah, I feel like she chose her own name. And pretty much I wanted... I looked up names, and I saw Storm. And I really liked that. But I wanted her to have an IE at the end of her name, like me. Kylie and Stormy. So it was that at first, and I would just call, when I was pregnant, I used to call her Stormy when I would talk to her in my belly. And it just always felt right. I had one more name that I liked. I had two names that I honestly liked better than Stormy, but when I had her, I felt like she chose her own name, and I just couldn't imagine any other name other than Stormy.
Oh, wait, we can't log off yet.
So yeah, I named her Stormy. And then when I was actually doing the birth certificate, last minute I just didn't put an E, so I just did Stormy with one I.
I'm about to use...
That's the story. Any boy name ideas? Yes. I know what I'm going to name my son. I think.
Oh my God.
I always change my mind when I'm acting like I have like a bunch of kids, but
I always change my mind every time I'm pregnant.
yeah, like no. But yeah, when I was pregnant, I feel like Stormy chose her own name.
So now we are using my creation with Kylie. This is like our little like mix that we always used to do. And so Kylie created it. This is number 4 setting powder in the color beige.
Someone said, "What were your other names for Stormy?" I don't want to tell you guys just in case I don't. I use those one day. One name that I think I won't.
She hasn't even told me.
I haven't even told Ariel. One name I will tell you guys, because I don't think I'm ever gonna name my daughter this, another daughter. But I wanted to name her Rose.
That's cute.
I don't know why. I really like that name. Shout out to everyone named Rose. But that was like number 3 in line. Number 2 is a very weird name, but I love it. It just didn't work for her. Did you ever play Club Penguin? Of course.
Oh my God, Club Penguin.
I was in that bitch. And then someone said, "How many kids do you want?" I really don't know. Right now, I don't have plans in the near future. But I do want. Yes, we're on live, by the way, Sadie. What? I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Really beat my face. Like, I never knew what beating your face meant until I met fucking Ariel. Because he really is aggressive.
You gotta get in there and make sure the makeup is, like, in the skin, you know? Like, looks like second skin.
Someone said, how'd you get a flat tummy again? Honestly, it's all about diet for me. Like, I'm naturally just a really skinny person.
I was gonna say, I feel like you got good genetics, too.
Like Kendall?
Sorry.
But not like Kendall. She's naturally, like, model status. But, yeah, I always had, like, a really flat stomach, but I never felt like it went back to what it was before Stormy until recently. And I feel like it has a lot to do with diet. Like, I really eat very crazy usually, like whatever I want, pizza, pasta, a lot of dairy, and I just kind of cut that all out and have just been eating better, and I feel like that's the trick for me personally. And yeah, and I also think after a child, it really does take just as long to get your body back as it did to create the child. Because I heard that from a lot of people too, like it takes a full year. I was like, it really does. It really does. I definitely feel back to myself again. Well, okay. I love you guys. We're going to finish getting ready, and then I'm going to show you guys the finished look real quick when it's all done.
Oh, by the way, I'm not even contouring with a bronzer. I'm using whatever tint from the first darkest setting powder?
I mean, it's just called dark.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I'm using the color dark. And I'm just, like, lightly buffing over her contour areas. Because I already cream contoured. So I'm just using it to, like, lightly set.
Someone said, what types of food did you eat while you were pregnant? In and out, of course, every other day. And then a lot of Eggos.
And you said salmon.
A lot of salmon. But I didn't really crave salmon. I just had to eat it because I just love, like, fish and sushi, and I couldn't eat that. So I had to eat something. But, I ate a lot of Eggos, and if you know me, I hate Eggos, always have. But when I was pregnant, it was like, I ate like 3 a day. And yeah, I just ate like a magnitude of food. So much food. And I was having a girl, and they say when you're having a girl, you crave more like sweets versus salty. And that was true for me. Like a lot of Krispy Kremes. A lot of sweets. Nothing weird or crazy.
Just sweet stuff.
Just really sweet things. Ice cream. Just whatever I wanted. Okay. Bye-bye.